Hi, I'm Ian Ritter, Content Director at Connect Media, and I'm lucky to be at JLL's downtown LA office, and I'm sitting with Tony Morales. Tony, thanks for having me.
Glad to be here.
Great, great. You have a new role at the company. Could you tell us about your new responsibilities and what your new title is?
Well, they give us a title as a broker lead, which is a person that helps develop the strategy for the 90 brokers we have, which across multiple business lines of office, industrial, and retail.
Okay. Any specific goals you have going forward in the near future with this position?
Probably the biggest goal is to help our brokers understand the platform that we have here at JLL and allow them to tap into the platform as easy as possible to help them deliver better service. And if we're delivering better service, we have better, response from our clients, and their job's easier. Mm-hmm. And if I could help facilitate that, that's probably the primary thing I'm going to try to accomplish.
So how has the millennial generation impacted the office sector? You hear a lot about that, and do you see that trend continuing to pick up momentum?
I think it's affected it in two ways primarily. It's been, I think, first the workplace. People want more open space, more creative space, more outdoor space, with the underwriting factor of being more collaborative. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the first space. So that takes a lot of new capital investment in the real estate by the developers to provide that. So if you want to compete for the millennial, you want to compete for the tech sector, it requires a lot of investment. That's the first one. The second side, and how it affects us on the brokerage business, is a lot of the millennials are making decisions now because there's a lot of these younger people that have organically grown small companies, and they're making decisions now. And so we're really trying to develop our millennials to be in leadership positions. So they have a colleague that they're collaborating with to try to become their partner. Mm-hmm. and their service provider. And as we develop our millennial generation and our millennial brokers, we're finding a lot more success because they're a lot more compatible with the decision makers. So it's a work in progress,
yeah.
And we're supporting it with a great platform.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, we've made a lot of progress.
Great. Speaking of brokers, how has the role of the broker in general changed recently?
Well, it's a lot more competitive because I think there's the realization that there's just still a fair amount of ability to make money. So, I think there's supply and demand. If there's dollars there, the brokers are going to chase it. I said, but what we're seeing is that the competitive nature of each individual broker is oftentimes dictated by the platform that supports them. Because there's a lot of good brokers across many of the firms here in Southern California, but what we're really seeing is that you're competing more effectively if you have a robust platform, mm-hmm. if you have an in-depth research group, if you have a robust marketing department, if you have a lot of depth within a national and international platform. And I think there's only a few firms that could do that and compete at our level. So if you add our platform to that success of the brokers, mm-hmm. You're going to win more, and you're going to provide a better service to your clients.
Great. And the final question is, when you drive into this great office space every day, did you have any kind of routine or anything you typically think about to prepare for your workday?
Well, it sounds a little cliche, but to use the golf metaphor, is like it's day by day. So golfers say they play one hole at a time. I seem to want to accomplish one thing every day, and I use the drive-in because it's a 45-minute drive to kind of chart my path what that one thing is every day. And if I could help one broker do their job better, mm-hmm. That would be success. And if I don't do that, I listen to Howard Stern, so it's a little different than that. So that's it.
Well, thanks again for having me.
I'm glad to be here and really love your platform. So.
Great. Super. And thank you for tuning in.